So my name is Rebecca, but I'm pretty white, so you can basically guess my name in 3 tries. It's like Jessica, Ashley, Rebecca. I'm so white that when people ask me why, I always go, MCA. I'm so white that when I get pulled over, I don't get pulled over. So I'm a strong, independent millennial woman, so I can't cook for myself. I had to do something about it, so I went online and I did something really dumb and I downloaded Uber Eats, and I lost all my money. So I had to do something about it, and I actually looked around and I found this app that actually gives you free meals. It's called Tinder. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do without it. Similar thing where a guy comes to your door and then he actually takes you to the restaurant, and all you have to do really is put out, or at least pretend to if you want the service again. Back in the day, you used to figure out that people were engaged by them telling you about it, or I don't know, finding out through the grapevine, but now you find out by seeing a picture of them in a field. They're always like holding each other's hands, like, oh my god, or like whispering a cute little secret over their ears or into their ears, or like, I'm exhausted, let me just lie here in this field in this gown. So Forever 21 is closing, but I don't, fast fashion is going out of style and I don't really agree with it. It's made by children and it's such low quality. And children just don't have the life experience required to make good quality clothing. I'd rather buy something from some designer in the height of their career, Men and women approach dating so differently. Men are kind of like, they show up and they're like, this is who I am, work around it, And women, we're so adaptive and patient, and we learn all about their careers, and then we're like learning all their opinions on everything, or really just binging Joe Rogan's podcast. And then we're doing everything they want in bed, and then all of a sudden, like clockwork, they're like, you're suffocating me. And you're kind of like, oh, like, sorry. But it sounds more like, you're suffocating me. And that's my impression of someone yelling into a vagina. Thank you.
Famoso, Italian pizzeria and bar. Savor, taste, share. Famoso, the spirit of Italian. Come in, enjoy.
In the branding field, what are today's consumers most attracted to?
I think it comes down to 3 things. So it comes down to relatability, authenticity, and innovation. So you want to keep your brand authentic to your core business as a whole. You don't want to do something like, a clear example would be a coffee shop that has world's best coffee on the outside of the building. That's not really an authentic value proposition, because I think people aren't as tricked by that as they may have been before. The modern consumer is a lot smarter than that. They have to feel like they relate to your brand and that they can trust your brand, and they also feel like you have to get their attention in the first place. So you can do that by being quite innovative and offering something a little different or than what your competitors are offering.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think there's a lot of people that even just come into our doors that are like, we want to be sustainable, but then they're not acting on it. It's almost like the idea of greenwashing, right? So it needs to be something that's thoroughly through there, built into the business.
Yeah, I mean, in my industry, that's what it is. It's the greenwashing.
Yes.
It's kind of hard to take. It's the use of plastics, the overuse of plastics, and the use of certain ingredients.
Mm-hmm.
Things like silicones and dimethicone, and you read a lot of different things, and I don't take a lot of chances with that stuff, knowing that's going to take a year and a half for it to actually come to fruition.
It's a great idea. Yeah, congratulations. I think especially when you see so many palettes where people just use those 3, and then they just hit pan on those 3, and then the whole thing's useless, and they have to buy a whole nother piece,
exactly, right? Yeah, so I mean,
so
it's something
great.
that makeup artists have been doing for years, and actually MAC had the plastic ones for many years, and then we came out with paper ones. But now we want to go into metal because metal is the most prized recyclable material.
In Canada, we also speak Francais. Yeah, so we're bilingual here, and all of our packaging needs to reflect this. Hey guys, I'm Rebecca.
And I'm Alejandro.
And this is Bernie, and we're Pivot and Pilot Creative. We're a design agency in Vancouver, BC, and we focus on the food, beauty, and wellness industries.
This is our first episode, and today we'll be talking about US versus Canadian regulations when it comes to products. What are the differences? What are some things that you have to consider? And also, what does it take for you to be able to bring a